growth matters. Is Nigeria really growing? Well, it depends on how you define growth. Certainly, our population rate is growing, currently at over 200 million people and estimated to double by 2050, making Nigeria one of the most populous nations globally. For our GDP growth numbers, 2 decades ago, we averaged 7%. Yes, we wish to be one of the fastest growing in the African continent. However, in the last decade, we have stagnated to an average of slightly above 2%. Also, our poverty numbers are on the rise from 40% in 2008/2019 to over 60% in 2022, with 133 million Nigerians multidimensionally poor. You wait for the updated data in 2023. Actually, you don't need to wait for it. Just look around our country and you will see the millions of people that are struggling to eat once in a day. Who do we blame for this? Well, today is not for blames. I don't like to play the blame games. It's too expensive and it's not productive. Rather, I say, how do we get out of this and regain our position as the giant and the pride of Africa, the hope of the continent? Firstly, in the short and medium term, we still need to rely on the oil revenue. I know we have been trying to diversify our foreign earnings from oil in the past decades, but it's important to maximize its current value. We need to get our oil production back to above 2 million barrels per day to earn significant foreign revenue. What will the funds be used for? It needs to be utilized in capital projects that enhances growth. Nigeria needs power to revive our manufacturing sector. Nigeria needs power to reduce the cost of business operation. Nigeria needs power to be a more productive country. Secondly, we need investment in the country like never before we do. Foreign and local investment. Well, there are many brilliant minds at the CBN and Ministry of Finance working hard to make this happen. We expect to see some returns in a couple of months. Lastly, and this is not an economic matter, it's actually what everyone on the streets needs right now. We need hope. We need to be reassured that the country will grow again. Hope is displayed in the manner our public funds are spent. Hope is depicted in the empathy that is shown in difficult times. Then again, hope is not in the hands of the government alone. Hope is in you and I, playing our part in the country's growth and development. Sometimes it's a word of reassurance to our co-workers and an act of service to those that can't afford the next meal. Hope is in our hands. We must give it out with love. Growth matters, and Nigeria must focus on achieving sustainable and inclusive growth.